Welcome back, Road Runners, to another episode in Van Life. We're heading to Las Vegas. All right, so we are leaving the Mercedes-Benz dealership, and all right, so I don't know. They sent me a bill for $120 for service, $159 to do my DEF, and $111 for my wiper blades. Keep in mind, I just got wiper blades from this very place not even a month ago. Well, yeah, it is a month ago, because I got it done on June 1st. This is July 10th, and they're telling me I need new wiper blades for $111. Like, this is why I do not trust these places. I don't. So they wind up charging me $60 to check my tires. It really should have been free. I've spent $5,000 with them in the last 2 months. So I feel like it was May 15th, I spent $2,500, and then June 1st, I spent another $2,300 something with them. Like, all I asked you to do was check and make sure my tires were on correctly, because I had a blowout. And like, this is what I mean. I feel like if I would have took my Juke to Nissan, they might have been like, oh, since you spent this much money with us, like the level of service that you would expect to get from Mercedes, it's just not there. And I'm not saying I deserve anything free, because people should be paid for their time, but literally I've spent over $5,000 with you all in maintenance. Who knows if I even needed it, just based off of like, and this isn't the first time they told me I needed something that I had just got done with them. I'm just like frustrated. And like, can you be honest with me? Can you check the history before you ask me? I don't know. I'm just upset. I really don't like Mercedes. Look at that garden. So I worked at the St. Charles City County Library for the day. It's a little small library, but it did what it needed to do. There's a cute little garden right behind us. All right, let's hit the road. We're headed to Vegas. We're not gonna go north anymore, just because expenses. So we're headed to Vegas. Our next stop is Kansas City, Missouri. Made it to Kansas City. It's beautiful. So if I looked at the map correctly, that's the Missouri River and the airport in the center there. I think I need to go on, get moving. So I made it to Kansas City. However, I looked up places to see, and I'm pretty sure it took me to a park in the hood. Made it to a truck stop. I was headed to a Cracker Barrel, but I'm gonna stay at this truck stop. I don't see a sign that say like 2-hour parking. There's a sign over there, but I can't see what it says. So I'm gonna stay here where there's bathrooms and probably just pick up early in the morning. So we're halfway through Kansas on our way to Vegas. So I drove 5 hours after work. All right, I'm not really sleepy. I didn't have any energy drinks today, but I did have like 2 cold reds, so maybe that's why I got the energy. Ooh, that's a cat. I was like, what is that? Let me go about my business. That's a cat. All right, well, I'm gonna hop to the back. Talk to you later. Pick you up in the morning. Up attractions in the area, and it bought up this Van Gogh easel. Let's get out. We are in Kansas, northwestern part of Kansas. I looked up attractions, and this the largest easel, came up. The Van Gogh painting. There's a little dog park over here. The thing slammed down on my arm, the registration thing. So if it's a windy day and you're signing the registration book, be careful.
Arrived.
There's Kimberly. We're right in front of the big easel. This is Kansas. Kimberly. Off today, but I've been working. So we stopped at that Van Gogh and they gave us a free postcard. Also, they have really clean bathrooms. So I had stopped at the rest area, like the stop before this one, and the bathrooms were pretty dark. It was clean but dark. So if you're coming to visit this Van Gogh, world's largest easel, you can have a beautiful view of the painting. They have a dog park and they have a really nice bathroom. And if the gift shop is open, you could potentially get you a free postcard. All right, let's get back on the road. We're in Kansas, headed towards Colorado. Denver is like a 3-hour drive from here. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Denver today. I'm gonna slow trek through Colorado and Utah. We just made it to Colorado, but I missed the sign.
I think the reason that he's going after the children
Let's drop off in the Welcome Center.
is A, because he thinks that there's Mexican children running out.
Welcome Center is 11 miles.
But B, to blame for the Texas.
Turn left.
Which he did and said he wasn't doing in basically the same breath, which was pathetic. But we also have...
In a quarter mile, take a slight right turn to merge onto I-70 West.
Each week, there are 4 good people, okay?
girl.
In about 1.5 miles.
There's a beautiful architect right behind that building. Wow. All right, so we're in Denver. We got a few places that we're gonna try to visit today before like making our way to Vegas to a concert. If you watch any of my old videos, you probably could guess it's between two people. I really like more people than that, but these are the people that I would spend money and really travel for. So we're in Denver. Beautiful weather, like I love it. I didn't love the rainstorm yesterday, but this is a beautiful morning. We're coming up on a garden. Let me turn you around so we can see some of these beautiful flowers. India, Native American. Colorado Supreme Court or Court of Appeals. I just passed the museum and their exhibition is the 90s. Oh my gosh, I feel old. Babes, I was born in the 80s.